Okay, so this is my poster analysis of Silent Hill Revelation 3D, which was the whole aspect of it. That was basically what they sold it on, that it was a horror film in 3D. Yeah, that sort of says all you really need to know, to be honest. But yeah, we'll start off with colour. So you can see that there's sort of a greyish blue hue around here. These are sort of people who in desperation, people in sadness. You know, it's sad. It's a cool colour. Blue has connotations of sadness, depression, sort of a bit of fear. Although it also has connotations of calm. And I probably shouldn't tell you this, so if you're going to watch it, please cover your ears now for the next 5 seconds, let's say. He actually comes and saves the girl, so the calm actually works there. There we go, I just left it a bit so that you could uncover your ears there. So, yeah, that's what the blue stands for. Then you've got the red, and it's all around this creature, Pyramid Head here. Quite an apt name, really. So, yeah, red has connotations of danger, it has connotations of fear, it has connotations of fire, and they none of them really bring good things, do they? I mean, no. You can tell that this pyramid head thing could be a sign of danger. You know, it could bring blood and death and fear and all that sort of thing. So that's what that sort of denotes. And that's about all the colours. We've got black as well, bits of black. Black is sort of dark themes, death, depression, all those bad things, you know. That's going to be seen in this film. Dark themes and death, most prominent, probably. So, yeah. Then we have the images. Now, Pyramid Head is actually a massive character within the Silent Hill franchise. Silent Hill, I'll give you a bit of a backstory. Started off as a game franchise in 1999 when they brought out the first one. It was very bad graphics, you know, PlayStation 1, that sort of thing, but it was absolutely brilliant. People loved it. They fell in love with the creatures. Pyramid Head wasn't actually in that one. He came in number 2, which was made in, I believe, 2002. Then we have Silent Hill 3, which is based on Silent Hill 3, vaguely, which actually had a female as the protagonist, and that had Pyramid Head in as well, I believe. I'm not sure though. It might not have done. But he did become a figurehead for the franchise. Then we had number 4, which was I think it was in 2004 actually. I think they went year after year, and that was about a guy in his apartment, basically getting haunted by the world of Silent Hill, getting dragged into it. And then the first film came out, so this is actually the second film, but it doesn't really directly link to the first film that much. Yeah, the first film came out, and it did okay. It did fairly well. Yeah, it did alright. Then we had Silent Hill Origins, Silent Hill Book of Memories, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, all sorts of things. And then we had, I think it was, I'm going to say it was after this film, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on it. Then we had Silent Hill Homecoming, and then definitely after this we had Silent Hill Downpour. Now, Pyramid Head was definitely in Silent Hill Homecoming, and people were mad over it, they loved it. So he is sort of the main monster within the world of Silent Hill. People love him. Not my personal favourite monster, but there we go. As you can probably tell, I'm a bit of a fan of the series. And I don't really think this film did it justice, but there we go. That's just my opinion. Then you've got the people reaching out. We don't know what they're in for. It looks like a jail. Are they bad people? Are they good people? Is this monster bad? Is he good? Is he a guardian? Is he an executor? You know, that big knife, he looks like a bit of an executor. He looks quite threatening with that helmet and everything. You know, we don't know what's going to happen to these hands. We don't know what they're grasping out for. Are they trying to warn you? Are they trying to, you know, grab you? You don't know. Yeah. And again, it looks like quite a metallic place full of horror and not very nice. Yeah, it looks quite scary from those images, you know. And then you've got the text. So you've got, this Halloween, prepare for a 3D ride through hell. No. Very cliche. Sans serif, easy to read. It's in red, you know, hell, through hell. Silent Hill is meant to sort of be hell on earth, basically. Which, yeah, it is. But they really sold it on the 3D aspect, and they really shouldn't have done. I'm sure it was amazing in 3D, but no, don't sell it on 3D. But yeah, meh. I can't change anything about it. Then you got a release date, October the 26th. I believe it was 2011. So that tells you when it's going to come out. Adds the anticipation. Then we have hashtag welcome to Silent Hill, which is what they have on the sign. The sign is a massive thing within the series. You know, you always go past this sign that says welcome to Silent Hill, and you're like, oh no, it's started, we're here, it's big on, you know, that sort of thing. And you can sort of hashtag that with your thoughts on it. You know, how excited you are, if you like the series, if you're new to the series and you don't really know anything about it, that sort of thing. And then you've got on Facebook /Silent Hill Revelation, which is like the page, and you can talk about it there as well. And then we've got the cast and crew. Michael J. Bassett as director there, who I actually did speak to for a while before my account died, and actually has quite a high profile cast, really. I mean, not very. Quite a few new faces, but it's got Kit Harington, who wasn't particularly famous at the time. He hadn't really done much of Game of Thrones, just bits and pieces of Game of Thrones. But yeah, Kit Harington's in it. And then you've got Malcolm McDowell, who is hella famous, if you don't mind me using that term. So yeah, Malcolm McDowell, he's a brilliant actor. He is in it, yeah. So that's quite high profile. Then you've got Carrie-Anne Moss. I personally think that she's pretty high profile, you know. She's great. She's in it as well. She was in The Matrix, that sort of thing. And then you got Sean Bean. Good old Sean Bean. He'd been and gone in Game of Thrones by this stage, I think. He's quite high profile. He's quite famous. Good old Yorkshireman. Good old northern lad. He actually stole my mum's drink in a pub once, which is always nice. Yeah, so fairly high profile cast. If you really wanted to look at that, you could see who was in it, but not too high profile that they put it at the top and really sold it on that. Then you've got the whole 3D, it's real day 3D and digital 3D. They were really selling it on that. That was the hook of the film. They literally sold it just on the fact that it was 3D. Chill. Most things are. I mean, they are now. I mean, they were then anyway. But there we go. I don't know why they sold it on that so much. They didn't really have many horror 3D films. But yeah. Then you've got the rating. You've got Open Road, which is the distributor, I believe. Dolby, so it's the sound, surround sound, blah, 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 blah. Davis, which I assume is like the distributor. And then this is the interesting part. You've got Konami, who are the people who made the Silent Hill games, and Silent Hill, which is the games, with their actual logo font as well, which they sort of copied-ish there, but yeah. Then we've got the title. So the font of this is fairly different. It's pretty much the logo font for Silent Hill. Quite distorted, which a lot of things are in Silent Hill. And then you've got the sort of curved edges of the Revelation 3D. Again, 3D is huge, with a good old drop shadow on it, making it stand out from that knife. You know. Ugh. Yeah. So it's scary, it makes you want to go and see it. You see that knife popping out, you're like, oh, that would be cool in 3D. Yeah, cool. And yeah, pretty decent. But the fact that they hung it all on that 3D thing, I didn't even see it in 3D, and I don't think it was that good. It didn't really do the franchise much justice, and that's probably why. Probably because I didn't see it in 3D. And if I saw it in 3D, it probably would have been a bit better, but I didn't, so there we go. But yeah, that's my Silent Hill poster analysis.